Teague in at the point guard position. So it's Las Vegas now. Austin making their last shot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. We've already seen a few players make, Brent, a big leap over last year. Their hard work is really paying off.
The interesting thing over the past few years is just how intricate the off-season training is for players. And this is why I think the evolution of the game feels like it's been sped up. So many specialized coaches. Coaches, so much time that guys want to work on facets of the game that are opening up opportunities. And with so much space that's on the floor for guys, we get to see those skill sets a little bit more often on a nightly basis. Awesome to see that players continue to strive to maximize their potential.
I agree. Here's T. Austin making their last shot. And it's Harris off the drive.
This new right here.
Jackson passes to Edwards. Jackson against Hayward. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Now here's Teague. And Jackson with the block. From deep three-point range, Edwards can't hit. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Jackson passes to Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy.
I just used
the defensive reaction time. It was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Pass to Drew. Teague on the double team, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
All right,
So it's Las Vegas now.
Now
let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, here's what Las Vegas' head coach had to say earlier. He said his guys have to minimize the second chance points tonight. I asked him what that meant, and he said it has to be a team effort. Everyone has to box out, from the guards to the bigs. Everybody's going to be on the glass tonight, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you. So what does that mean if your man is doing a better job cleaning the paint? Gordon's checked in for Las Vegas.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Austin.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now here's Gordon. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Austin. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul. Now here's Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B.
Bro, how? That's the third foul down low.
A-Train, he's checked in for Drew. Zeller, he's checked in for Las Vegas.
Lock this nigga up, bro. Lock him up.
17 points for him last game against New York. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now here's Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials
a foul.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
Las Vegas shooting their
Somebody
first
get
shots
out.
from the stripe in this game. And you look at Jeff Teague, now with a decade in the league out of Wake Forest. Greg, what does he bring to the table aside from the fact that he's been in the playoffs every single year of his career?
Yeah, I mean, he's an explosive slasher and really has grown as a playmaker. Not a star, but a quality starting point guard.
And he hits it to tie the game up. Teague's got 6.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
Now, here is Hill.
Oh, should have got up.
Here's Zeller.
His
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
And Austin calls their first time out of the game. Brent, George Hill is a guard who has been as consistent as it gets from deep the last few seasons in the league.
Well, Hill's always been a good shooter since entering the league. Remember starting his career in San Antonio, so he showed off his wares alongside Tim Duncan in the post, where he could spot up and gain his confidence. And the last 3 seasons for him, he's been over 40%.
Catching up on the changes for Austin. Easy breezy's checked in for the A-Train. Edwards comes in for A-Train. And Drew subbed in for Shake and Bake. Count that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From deep. Excellent D there from Hill.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Edwards against Robinson. Edwards inside. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Here's Jackson. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Now Hill. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right side, Randolph. Over Jackson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Randolph's got his first 2 points of the night.
The mid-range game is where Zach has
got the shot. There's no better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
Yeah. Those stick with you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
It's all tied in Austin. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Austin's performance here, guys. What have they been doing? Or what haven't they been doing?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game on.
That's a quick way to build the lead, but Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
Jackson is out there with easy breezy. Then it's Drew. And there's Jackson. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot.
Come on, boy.
Pulls up. High post. And that one hits back iron. And Austin shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. After Las Vegas, Etwan Moore is out there with Hill. Then it's Zeller. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. Jackson's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. And for Austin, they've got Drew. Jackson is out there with Jackson. Then there's Edwards. And it's easy breezy in at the 5 spot. Here's Drew. from about 19 feet. And there's another one for Austin.
Well, the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end. Anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
From deep, Moore traps in the tray.
Moore is a quality three-point shooter, so you got to D him up, especially when he's behind the arc.
Here's Drew. He has 7. On the wing, Jackson. Lock at 6. Passes it to Drew. Swanigan pulls it in. For Las Vegas, they came into this one following a loss to New York. Moore scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
Here's Edwards from outside off the mark. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jackson against Robinson. Here's Plumlee. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Las Vegas calls timeout. There's so many great point guards in the league right now, Brent. Which of them do you think does the best job of running the pick and roll?
I think Chris Paul still heads up the top of my list for pick and roll operators. He's so devastating and has been for his entire career in the mid-range, just settling in at the free throw line and popping shots that seem effortless, and he's able to knock it down. Steph Curry still at the point guard position does so many unique things, Kevin, playing without the basketball and setting screens away from the ball to open up teammates, which eventually gives him opportunities to shoot threes. So divergently different, those two, but 2 of my favorites to watch.
And Austin has possession after the basket by Las Vegas. Here's Jackson. Plumlee with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Jackson after Gordon Hayward's miss.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Here's Farrell. Austin making their last shot. Hayward right side. Jackson kicks to Jackson. Jackson misses. For Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Puts it up from 12. Harris's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Here's Langford, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Harris. Down low. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist from Harris.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 1:30 left in the second quarter. And the call will be against D. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Plumlee. Gordon comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Teague for Yogi Ferrell. Teague kicks to Hayward. From the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson. Oh, man. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Here's Teague. 6 points for him. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Shot by Zeller, no good. For Austin, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Jackson against Gordon. And here's Edwards. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against.
You could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals. I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Jackson misses. Right side Gordon. The 15-footer. Good.
When Eric Gordon's pulling up like that and hitting those shots, gotta be a big concern for the opposing coach.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're ready.
Right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the checking out Austin. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that's a wrap.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from Dean.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really value each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Trailing by 2 on the court right now for Las Vegas. Teague out there with Harris. And it's Hayward. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Langford in at the 3. Here's Drew. That's... Shot off the mark, and it's Las Vegas the other way. And seeing Gordon Hayward out there, you have to be glad that he was able to recover the way he has from that devastating injury on opening night last season.
And I remember your call of the moment, Kevin. The whole NBA world just was shocked on that opening night. As bad as it looked, it seemed to be clean enough to where Hayward won't have any lasting issues with it. The rehab obviously wasn't easy, and I'm sure Hayward is just thankful that he's been able to come back completely from that injury. And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And they pick up 2. Now it's a 4-point Las Vegas lead.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
Kicks to Jackson.
Look at that. Look at that. It's a hard thing.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Misses off the right iron.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
There's the triple. They get the rebound. The putback is no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And the call will be against D. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for Las Vegas, Zach Randolph's checked in for Plumlee. Etuan Moore comes in for Rain Man. And George Hill's subbed in for Jeff T.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
For Austin, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Here's Randolph. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hayward's got 8 here in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Hill.
You make that
one from the post. And Las Vegas leads by 7.
Yeah, smart play there. George Hill good at figuring out ways in the paint to score the basketball.
It's tipped. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Drew passes to Jackson. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got 7.
Just can't allow good looks like that from beyond the arc. That's just inviting all kinds of trouble.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Back to Harris. That one good. Now Austin takes it the other way. And there's the pass to Jackson. For the tie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. The WNBA, the top teams make the playoffs. We know that regardless of what conference. And the early results look good, Brent. Do you ever see that happening in the NBA?
I like the chatter about it. I like the consideration about it. I love the idea of the top 16 teams making the playoffs. But then I think to myself, well, if 12 of those 16 teams are in the Western Conference, then a lot of people are going to be watching something else come playoff time. So
travel just makes it prohibitive.
Not just the travel, Kevin, but the idea that you have these shifts. As we know, the Western Conference has dominated the NBA for at least the last decade, that there just wouldn't be much attention for the playoffs, at least throughout the country, if you did it that way.
Easy breezy. Great positioning on the putback. Easy breezy's got the game tied up here for Austin.
Just in a perfect position to grab the rebound and then get the putback.
Gordon against Jackson. Here's Moore. The teardrop falls in. Moore's got 7.
Nice job getting it done in the paint. Moore playing a little bit fearless there and showing some good energy on the attack.
On the wing hill, he has 6, and it's Austin with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Las Vegas. On the wing hill. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Austin with the rebound. Edwards got his 7th rebound here tonight for the lead. Here's Drew. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Austin shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And so he hits both. Here's Gordon. He kicks it to T. Las Vegas again missing. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
We up by 2,
it's
I
Austin
think.
Up.
See, finishes up right up.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel,
4 quarters, my time.
Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Edwards. Easy breezy out there with Jackson. Then it's Drew, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Combine the fluid movement and the explosiveness, and Plumlee brings it down.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
I wouldn't be surprised in the least. Both teams really struggling to maintain any sort of momentum.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
Outside Gordon. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw missing. And Las Vegas making a change here. Hayward's checked in, and he's good on the 2nd.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Teague, the pass to Langford. Back to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Las Vegas needs to get off his shot, and Jackson with the block. He gets it in there.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's easy breezy and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th.
Make it pressure.
Ball loose. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. And a moment now to check out who Austin has coming up on Monday. They'll go up against C.J. McCollum. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry.
Denise, stop throwing stuff.
Edwards against Gordon. Off target with his 3. And Austin shooting 43% from the field. Jackson passes to Drew. Back Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Tipped away. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jeff Teague. And he knocks down the first one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Gary Harris, he's checked in for Las Vegas.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
In the corner, it's Plumlee. 4 on the shot clock.
Let's go. Lock that up.
Stolen away. Here's Edwards. And launching it off the mark by Austin.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
Here's Langford. And Jackson with the block. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break.
That just happened.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Las Vegas calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by D.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting.
Hopefully I don't choke.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, D.
Oh, good job.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas' coach talk to his team during the timeout. Told him, hey, stick with what's working. He said they're giving us all the room we need to get easy looks in the paint. Let's keep working the ball inside. Guys, back to you.
T kicks to Hayward. Over Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And 2 shots coming up.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy. The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Tries from 16. It's good. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for Austin.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Fast break. Here comes Austin. The offensive rebound. Edwards with it. Tries again. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Here's Hayward. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Drew passes to Jackson. Hayward with some nice D. Las Vegas trails by 8. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Plumlee, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Guys, he can hit this shot anytime he wants.
Yeah, you bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
That's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Las Vegas. To the paint, stolen by Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And there's the feed to Hayward. And Jackson with the block. Now it. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Langford. That one off the back iron and out.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Here's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
It'd take a miracle at this point.
Right, with this deficit and this late in the game, their time has already passed.
Harris misses.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. It really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
And so it's Austin winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly.